As you all know, this morning you've come to attend an educational test. It's a prerequisite of our entrance test that you pass it before your employment can continue or your application for your employment can proceed. The test paper, pen, ruler, and also some working out paper is...
If you're applying for an apprenticeship, one of the first things you're likely to be confronted with is a written test, like the one that these boys who've applied for apprenticeships in the motor trade are taking. If you get over that first hurdle, like Stephen Manning did, you'll be called back for your first interview, usually with somebody like Peter Varley from the training department.
Me, myself, because ever since I've been young I've always been interested in cars and the actual repairing of cars, like using my hands
And what type of what experience have you had of working on vehicles?
Well, my friend, he's got this car and we both palling together and build it from scratch, you know.
Do you do any type of motor vehicle studies at school?
Yes, we've got the link course at school in motor vehicle technology.
And what does that comprise of?
Well, we go say for 4 hours a morning, every Tuesday morning.
And whereabouts do you go to?
Skitson College.
Once Peter Varley has done all his testing and completed his interviews, he selects suitable candidates to be shortlisted for apprenticeships with the company. Last year, 2 of the vacancies at Wallace Arnold were in the parts department. So Stephen, having been shortlisted for a job, was sent along for another interview, this time with Parry Brooksbank, manager of that department.
Oh, yeah. I understand that you're a part-time paper boy.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? Just for the money, or...?
Yeah, just for them.
What time do you have to get up in the morning to do that? Or is it is a morning job, actually.
It is, you have to get up pretty early, 7:30.
7:30. Oh, that's good. That's good. General health? When were you last in hospital?
Never been in hospital at all.
Haven't you?
Never, no.
Good, man. Doctor? When were you last at the doctor?
Ooh, think about a year and a half ago.
What was that for?
A little touch of bronchitis.
Bronchitis? Do you suffer from it at all? Or?
No, it's just...
No, it's nothing
just
serious that could affect you at work?
No, not...
Because it's important that we make sure that you are physically fit and mentally in every other way we can think of to do the job here.
Passing germs I got, and I'm all right now.
You're okay, yeah. That's fine, right. And you're short-sighted?
Yeah.
Would that affect this work? I know you haven't had a look round yet, but you'll get your opportunity.
I don't think it would at all, no.
But you do know a little bit about the job already, don't you?
Yeah.
I know one or two details, fine. Okay. Now, I'm reasonably happy with, the way you've carried on at training department. You've done everything right. I've got 6 people to see, and from those 6 people, I want to pick the best person for this job at Wallace Arnold, which, is going to be a good job for somebody nowadays.
We must point out at this stage that these interviews were specially set up for this programme. Stephen had in fact already got an apprenticeship with Wallace Arnold when we asked the company to show us their selection procedures using a boy who'd recently been through them. The rest of the interviews in this programme involve pupils from schools in Leeds who are role-playing, either with careers officers or, in the case of this next sequence, in a real interview situation. This is what would happen at an interview at Comet, the electrical retailers, except that in this case, the interviewees are 6th formers who are acting out a role that we've given to them.
Your name is?
Andrew Arnold.
Andrew Arnold. This is Mr. Muldoon, the regional manager.
Good afternoon, Andrew. Please have a seat. Right, Andrew. I see from your letter, you're 16 years old.
Yes.
You're leaving school.
Yes.
And you've taken O levels in 8 subjects.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What attracts you to applying to retail for an occupation?
Well, I think the work's very interesting. It's also very rewarding, the whole side of it. And really, I think I just enjoy doing that sort of thing.
Have you ever heard of Comet before as a company?
Oh yes, it's quite well in our house. It's quite famous really because we get quite we come here quite often.
Come in. Hello, my name's John Abbott, and I'm the branch manager. And your name is?
Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. Would you like to come in and sit down? This is Mr. Muldoon, the regional manager.
Good afternoon, Michelle. Please be seated. You've written to us, Michelle, regarding position as a trainee management.
That's right.
I see from your details you've taken O levels in English literature, English music.
Yeah, that's right.
You've also taken it in maths, which unfortunately you failed. What made you choose the subjects you took? Why did you stay in the English literature mainly?
Well, I'm interested in reading, really. And I like music. And just really the subjects that I liked and I could do.
How do your parents feel about you coming into retail?
Pardon?
How do your parents feel about you applying for this job in retail?
Well, they're a little disappointed. You see, they really wanted me to become a nurse. And then that just went to pot, so they're not really bothered.
With you being very close to your parents, which obviously you are, which is very nice, will they worry when you come home late at night?
Yes, very much so.
So what will happen when you, say, getting home at 9 o'clock at night?
Oh, 9's not too bad.
In the winter, when it's dark?
In the winter. I think they'll probably send a search party out.
They wouldn't be too happy with it.
No, not really.
Come in. Hello.
Hello.
My name's John Abbott. I'm the
Pleased
branch
to meet you.
manager. And you're?
Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. This is Mr. Muldoon, the regional manager.
Afternoon, Andrew.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please have a seat. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Afternoon.
I see that you're interested in joining this company as a trainee manager.
Yeah, that's correct.
At the moment, your qualifications, you've got 3 CSEs, English, Maths and Geography, and 2 O-levels in woodwork and biology.
Yeah, that's right.
Why do you want to join Comet as a company?
Well, I'm after your job.
Well, you're a very confident young man, Andrew. What makes you think you'll be able to reach the position of, say, my job?
Well, my father's been in the business for over 15 years, and he's a car salesman himself. He has his own business. So I think with his experience and what I've seen him doing, it should be a great help to me.
Do you work at all during your holidays?
Well, I have helped my father during the holidays, yeah.
Selling cars?
Yeah.
How have you been? Successful?
Well, I should think so. Hope so.
How does your mother and father feel about you going into retail?
Well, they're not bothered, really. Well, as it is, I'm living with my father. So,
Your mother and father separated?
yes. Mother lives in London.
Do you see her at all?
Occasionally.
At the end of the interviews, we asked Richard Muldoon which of our interviewees he would take on and why.
Out of the candidates we're seeing today, I'd take on Andrea, because she's got very good personality, she's very smart, well presented, she's got a very strong sense of direction, where everything she's done so far, all the jobs she's applied for, have all been in the retail field. And she comes across as being very sincere, very good sense of humour, and she'd be very, very good with people. Have you ever applied for any other jobs?
Well, yes, I
Apart from this one?
applied for one similar at Lewis's, and that eventually the promotion would lead to going into buying, which I think would be very interesting.
You're coming into a retail operation. Obviously, it's very important that you're able to sell products, right? How good are you at selling yourself?
Oh. Well, I'd like to think of myself as having the personality to be able to sell a good to somebody, and like to think I could be of service to somebody. If I could help them in any way in their choice of what goods to buy, which would best suit their use for their home, I think I've got the sort of personality that you have for selling, really.
Do you think you've got a likeable personality?
Yes, because I'm not totally extrovert, but I do enjoy talking to people given the chance.
The young man, he didn't have any defined sense of direction at all. He gave the impression that he was looking for a job rather than a career. He was slightly over the top as far as being extrovert. He was also slightly overconfident. And I think it'd be a very short-term investment for a company to take on somebody with
No, not really.
such vague attitudes.
Have you applied for any other jobs in this retail organisation, the electrical organisation?
Well, no, not really. I have applied for jobs as a trainee computer programmer and a bank clerk.
Have you had any replies?
Not as yet.
I see.
Right, Andrew. You say you're a very good salesman, correct?
Yes.
Why should we buy you? What are your sales features?
Well, my personality, very outgoing, good dress, looks, charm with the ladies. Seems to be it.
Michelle, very pleasant, very, very quiet. By her hobbies and interests, she does not like mixing with people. She is very nervous. and I think that the retail field would be the wrong occupation for a girl like her to adopt.
Well, I did hope that I'd become a nurse, but my dreams were shattered when I failed my maths.
So what are you looking for now?
Just a job that has good prospects, really.
You're not looking for a career long term. You're looking for a job at the moment just to sort of carry along till maybe you can find something more suitable.
That's right.
But careers officers in Leeds wanted to show school leavers that not all interviews are anything like as well organised as that.
And we're going to work with the careers office on some simulated interviews. So I've got Mr. Hoyle here from the careers office, and he's just going to talk to you and explain some of the things we're going to do. Pay attention.
Hello. What I'd like you to do today is to help a colleague of mine, Mr. Forbes, who will be coming along later on, and myself, with some role-playing exercises. And basically what we're all about is this. When young people go along for interviews for jobs, they usually assume that what's going to happen is they're going to be sat across the desk from an employer, and that the employer is the expert, and that you as a young person are always the person in the first interview situation. And what we want to try to show today that that isn't always the case, that there are a number of employers who are interviewing for the first time, and that there are a lot of different situations which you will find yourself in as interviewees and which you've got to try to cope with. Okay? And the other major thing is that everyone doesn't necessarily go into an office to have an interview. Interviews take place all over the place, and these will be some of the sort of situations that we shall in fact be role-playing today, so that later on we can present to other young people in the school and in other schools in the area this idea that when they're going along for a job interview, it isn't just a case of going along, sitting across a desk and answering questions about yourself or asking questions about the job. Okay?
Oh, hello there, mate. What can we do for you?
I've come from the,
Oh, aye, from careers office?
Yeah.
Oh, about the job, eh?
Yeah.
Aye. Oh, well, stand up then. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Look, try picking one of them sacks up. Fetch it out here. See what you like. It's a bit heavy, but fetch it out. Come on. That's it. Aye. Can you lift it up then? Yeah, come on, a bit higher. Yeah? Aye. That'll do, put it down then. 30 quid?
Yeah.
Aye, start Monday, 8 o'clock. All right?
Excuse me a minute.
Aye?
I'm from careers office.
Oh, aye?
I've come about your job.
What job?
It says you've got a job vacant.
Oh, have a word with him down there, mate. That's not to do with me.
Excuse me a minute.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm from careers office.
Yeah?
I've come about a job.
And they've just sent you along and they made an appointment for you?
Yeah, they made an appointment.
And what time is it for?
About 10 o'clock.
And what time is it now?
It's 10.
It is 10, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, okay. Well, have you done any motor mechanicing at all before?
Well, I did a bit on my dad's car. I did a bit at school.
So you reckon you know something about cars, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, just go up there and have a word with Paul. Paul?
Aye, mate?
Can you ask him to show you which the distributor is?
Aye, where's the distributor in this? Can you see it? Come on, get you ready.
Yeah, that's it there.
Aye, he's got that way.
You've got it all right. What about the coil?
You know where the coil is?
Here.
Aye, he's got that as well.
He's got that, yeah. Ask him if there's anything he wants to know
Is
about.
there anything you want to know?
Can you tell me what that is, please?
Alright, there, it's here. Aye, it's the alternator.
Oh, ta. Well, anyway, I see you're a bit busy now.
Aye, we are. We're always busy here.
Do you want me to come back later?
Aye, can you come about what, 5 o'clock tonight, Wayne?
Yeah, I think that should be all right.
Aye, give us a call about 5 then,
Right.
all right?
Yeah, I'll see you.
See you.
Has he gone?
Aye, he's gone, yeah.
What's he look like?
He's worth another look, actually, I
You reckon,
think.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see what he's like at 5 then.
See what he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning. Julie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for coming, Julie. What I thought I'd do is tell you a little bit about the job this morning, let you know where you'll be working and the kinds of things you'll be doing, then ask you 1 or 2 questions, which I hope that, anybody with common sense can answer. Have you done any typing before?
Yeah, I did an RSA at school in that.
Oh, I did an RSA. What's an RSA?
A Royal Society of Arts.
Oh, good.
Typing.
Yeah, good. And there'll also be some adding up because it's bookkeeping and things like that. Are you any good at that?
Oh, yeah, maths was my best subject at school.
Oh, good. Maths was your best subject. Did you do any exams when you were at school?
Yeah, I did some CSEs.
Oh, could you tell me those then, please?
Geography,
history,
Yeah.
office practice, English, and typing and maths.
Good. Oh, that's quite a good batch. Well, over the years, Julie, I've learned that, you know, if I ask 2 or 3 questions, anybody with a common sense can answer these. So you don't mind me asking them, do you?
No, not at all.
Well, the EEC, you know, the common market, it's been in the news a lot lately. I wonder if you could give me the names of the 9 countries which make it up.
I know we're in it.
Yes, oh, that's a good start. Think of any more?
No.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind, because I know you'll get this one, because... can you tell me the name of 5 English Prime Ministers? Most people get this.
There's Margaret Thatcher.
Yes, good. Thought you'd get that one.
There's Jim Callaghan.
Yes, Mr. Callaghan, good. Any others?
No, I can't think of any.
Oh, well, don't worry. An easy one to end with, then. What's the difference between a duck, a chicken and a moorhen? Oh, that's an easy one.
Can you say that again, please?
Yes, what's the difference between a duck, a chicken and a moorhen?
I don't know that one.
Oh. Oh, well, you haven't done too well on the common sense questions, have you? Still, never mind. I've got 1 or 2 more people to see. So, look, what I'll do is I'll drop you a line when I've seen the other people and let you know how you've got on.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for coming, Julie, then. Bye.
Hello, Melanie.
Hello.
Welcome. I see that you brought your mum with you this morning. Okay. Can I just begin by telling you a little bit about the job, Melanie, and then perhaps you'd like to answer a few questions about yourself and just tell me a little bit about yourself. What we're looking for, as you probably saw in the newspaper advert, is an office junior. Someone to run around with the post, to open the post up in the morning, to take messages and do some of the other office junior jobs as well. Okay? And I'd like to now sort of ask you 1 or 2 things. Can you tell me, in fact, why you decided to apply for this particular job?
Well, yes, you see, we saw it in the newspaper, and I said, get your letter off straight away. Jobs being what they are today, so hard to get. And I said, don't waste a minute. Right off.
Yes, indeed.
I took office practice and typing at school, you know, and really enjoy it. You know, I'd like to get to know more about it, really.
Yes.
She's very good on her typing and her shorthand. She's done extremely well. So the teacher tells me anyway.
So you, in fact, decided what sort of work you wanted to do. Right, OK. Can you tell me a little bit about school? What are the things you did apart from office practice, Julie?
Well, I took English and maths, French, history, geography.
You said maths, didn't you? Because she was very good at maths. Top of the class she was in maths.
Yes. Okay.
Very important.
Which were your favourites of the different subjects that you took, Melanie?
Well, I enjoy French, but I think it was typing and office work.
It was.
Really.
It was.
And your maths.
Yes, I think we've already
and
covered
in
the
an
maths
office, though. You need maths in an office, don't you?
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes. OK. Did you enjoy school, Melanie?
Yes.
Oh, she enjoys most things. She's a happy little girl. Always has been a little tot. Always been good.
Yes,
good little soul.
OK, now we've got 1 or 2 other people to see.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is perhaps arrange for you to come and have a look around the offices.
Oh, I'll bring her down any time and have an hour off. No, I'd rather bring you, love, you know.
Actually, Mrs. Smith, what I'd like to do, and it's going to be a bit difficult for you to be there because I'll have 2 or 3 young people together. I think you might just get in the way a little bit, so if perhaps Melanie can come on her own.
I'll be able to manage.
All right, then.
OK.
Yes.
So what I'll do, Melanie, is I'll write to you in a couple of days' time and just invite you along to come and have a look around the place and meet 1 or 2 of our staff.
Thanks
All right?
a lot, yeah.
Fine,
Thank
OK,
you.
thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I would advise any youngster coming along for an interview to take trouble over their appearance, to be clean, well presented, and very important to do some research on the company they're applying to.
If obviously somebody's coming for an interview, I want them here on time. It's important that they get here on time, and a lot of them don't appreciate how important that is. It's the first time we meet them. If they're late, they're off to a bad start, I think.
I'd also tell them as much as possible not to worry too much about nerves and try to relax and take it as it comes.
They've got to be dressed smartly and well-groomed. They've got to look the part. Again, a lot of them they don't think this, they'll come dressed anyhow, and it's important to look right.